Hi, and welcome to Soul Connect. If you're new here, my name is Carly, and this is my channel, where we connect into the journey of spiritual awakening, talk about all things life and love, and share tools on how to cultivate a deep-rooted relationship with the divine. Today, I want to touch on the topic of the twin flame journey, this label, and also what it means, how this journey can catapult you into your highest self, or keep you stuck in what feels like some kind of nightmare. If the latter sounds familiar, listen on. Okay, first I'd like to say your twin flame is essentially you, your exact soul frequency in another body, the one soul having two experiences. I do not love the label of twin flames, however, as any label will, attaching to this one is going to keep you stuck. Hanging on to any form of story in regards to this connection is going to keep you looping in pain. This is because this journey isn't actually about your other self. It isn't about them or the fact that you were together and now you're not, when they're coming back, or how to move on. It isn't about physical union, and it isn't about continuing on with the search for understanding or even attempting to sever yourself from them. This connection is all about energy. It's an awakening journey, and it is actually all about you. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. You can only come into union in the physical 3D once you have balanced your inner divine masculine and feminine energies. This cannot happen without first surrendering to the divine. You cannot walk this journey alone, holding on to your will and resisting the divine. You are meant to cultivate a relationship with Source. You walk this path hand in hand with the divine. That is what this journey is all about. The divine within you and the divine you perceived within your divine counterpart upon soul recognition. This God essence that lives within everything. If you're on this awakening journey, you will know. Your intuition will be heightened. There will be strange signs and synchronicities, maybe forms of telepathy, and most definitely a removal or dropping away of things that no longer serve you. You may feel like the life you once knew as safe and comfortable no longer fits, yet long to return to the way that things were before. You're going through a dark night of the soul. You may wish to understand and fix things, but this connection that you share with your divine counterpart is not something that can be understood through mind. And the longer and harder that you search for answers, the longer you will stay looping on this journey. Focus on your divine counterpart is focus on duality. This journey is about coming into oneness, wholeness within, creating a connection with the divine. Once this has happened, it will be reflected in your outer world and, of course, in your divine counterpart. As you shift your energy, theirs shifts as well, as you are in fact one. On a grander scale, we are all connected, really, in a similar fashion, where a shift in your energy has the ability to impact everyone around you. You know, I've had people comment recently that the twin flame journey feels like a curse. And to this, I just want to say that it's only a curse if you refuse to surrender. Again, this journey is actually all about you, learning to balance your energy and alchemize your wounds. If you're focused on staying the same and simply coming into physical union with your divine counterpart, you're going to stay in pain and looping. You cannot treat this connection like a typical romantic relationship. This will make the journey feel like a curse for sure because you're in resistance. Once the flame has been ignited, there's no going back. Your options really are loop over and over in karma and suffering, or surrender and grow. I know this sounds terrible, but if you're a twin flame, consider yourself blessed. This journey will take you to heights you could have never imagined, and a love so deep and unconditional, you'll wonder how you ever lived the way you used to. But you have to be ready to fully surrender all of the stories and attachments, the stories of who you think you are, the stories around your connection, and all attachments to outcome. Let go of mind and ego and truly step into soul. This requires making your relationship with the divine, Source, God, whatever you would like to call this power greater than yourself, number one. This relationship comes first above all else, including the relationship you have with those in the 3D world. If you are putting union with your divine counterpart above union with the divine, you are going to stay stuck in pain. It's important upon this journey that we do the spiritual work, but This work is much more simple than you could possibly imagine. The work is really just in being, in surrendering to the divine and stepping into soul, coming back to the now moment and being the observer of mind and ego, letting it go. Many people get stuck here in the work, either attempting to focus only on the light and the positive, the fluffy pink spirituality stuff, or by doing the opposite and attempting to dive deep into shadow work without first building a connection to the divine. Both of these things are going to keep you stuck because in the first, you're just in avoidance, veiled by mind and ego as love and light and keeping a high vibration. And the second, because this journey isn't actually about your divine counterpart or even you in the way that you think about you, the story of who you are. It's all about soul. It's about coming home to the divine. You will loop forever in healing and shadow work if you're not first connected. This is a journey of surrender, surrendering into the paradox of there is only you, but you are also everything. We are moving away from duality and into singularity. But the ego must die, because all of which is created through mind and ego is actually only an illusion. Try to comprehend that through mind, and you're bound to lose your mind. Seriously, though, that is what the journey is all about, letting go of the mind and ego. But this is going to feel extremely painful and difficult if you are not connected in with source first. Once you have built this relationship with the divine, a relationship with yourself, your original soul blueprint comes much easier. This is inner union, the balancing of your inner divine masculine and feminine energies. The journey is all about alchemizing. Once inner union is there, it is reflected in the physical through union with your divine counterpart, on earth as it is in heaven. I hope that this was helpful today and that you'll like this video and subscribe to my channel for more. If you're stuck in pain and looping on this journey, my website is also there for you for one-on-one soul coaching, tools to help you connect in with the divine, and weekly group calls for help and support. Much love, friends.